with the 250 East coming up. We get to see the debut of Austin Forkner on his Triumph. Obviously, the last time we saw him was that crash right there while he was leading in Dallas, racing for Kawasaki, and then the massive crash that we saw. And in his own words, saying, quote, "If I hadn't had that wreck in Dallas, there's a good chance I wouldn't have been able to see my kid." Now, obviously, because he crashed, because he knocked himself out, the scans required helped find the AVM. The full quote is this, saying, "They were reviewing my head after the crash and found an AVM which could have killed me. It was kind of on the verge of something happening. Either way, that would have ruptured a bunch of blood vessels and caused a bleed. It probably would have blinded me. Worst case scenario, it would have killed me. Best scenario, I would have had my brain bleeding. Not good. It was pretty clear why the crash happened. I'm a man of faith. Now I got a kid on the way. If I hadn't had that wreck in Dallas, there's a good chance I wouldn't have been able to see my kid because of that crash. They caught that in my head and they said it was very close to rupturing." Now, obviously, if you see the picture of the scar he had, brain surgery is never a good thing, but you gotta say, I mean, good for him, really lucky uh to have that. I mean, not lucky to have the crash happen, but lucky that because of the crash, something positive came out of it. You found something that could have been potentially really dangerous when it happened, how it happened. I mean, if he'd been out riding his bike and had that ruptured in the middle of nowhere, things could have gone way worse than what they were. And good for us, I guess, good for him, but, he gets to continue racing, gets to continue what he's been doing his whole life or what he wants to do. And obviously, like he said, with a kid on his way or kid on its way, not his way, uh, it's good. It's for him probably the best scenario. You get that surgery, you get it fixed, you're back to doing what you enjoy, you're doing, you know, what you want. Who knows? Now, obviously, he was supposed to race A1, and that didn't happen. So he's over on the East Coast now, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, with all the people that were swapped over from West to East, it's going to be an absolutely packed field. I mean, you think RJ Hampshire, Levi Kitchen, Forkner over there, uh, everybody else, Vial. It's going to be a big, big series. And with how well Jordan Smith has been doing on the Triumph out west, getting their first podium, getting their first ever win, it's proven that their bike is competitive. That bike is a winning bike. That bike is something that can be put on the podium, can be running up front, can be taking points and winning. And, Forkner as a guy who for most years is a title contender. I mean, when he crashed in Dallas, he was the points leader. He was the one who should have won that title. So it's going to be a question of now, can he continue the work that Triumph's done, show that he's as good on that bike as Jordan Smith is, that he is a title contender on that bike too, and that coming out east, he'll be one of the top guys. I can't say he's going to be anything but that. I highly doubt he's going to come out and be, a 10th place person. It's just going to be, can he gel and, get that bike to where he wants it as well as everybody else has. And from there, who knows? I mean, obviously, we'll see him this weekend. We'll see what the first race holds. And then from there, it's just going to be can you be consistent? And knock on wood, we're just going to do this. Can you make it through the full season? Even if you do not win a title, even if he does not, you know, get a title, even if he doesn't get a win, if he can get through the whole season, racing every single round without a big injury, without missing it, that would be, in my mind, a win for him. At this point, I mean, he's been in the 250s for a very long time now. It's either, you know, show up or bust at this point because you're getting close to 25, 26. At that age, you really need to be starting to move up or who knows. And he did have before this happened, he had a quote somewhere saying that he had a few offers for 450s or for 250s and one with a 250 to 450 option. So I would assume that's what the Triumph is this year, 250. If he wins, maybe defend next year, but otherwise probably move up to the 450 that they're developing. And I think that'd be good. But we'll see how that works out. I mean, like I said, knock on wood. I just want to see Forkner make a whole season, race every single round. Just none of this big injury stuff. But I don't know. This one I'm going to leave you guys. Comment down below. Are you excited for the East? Who do you think's going to win? How well do you think Forkner does? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things this platform allows you to do because it really just helped me out and appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.